Imagine an animal that spends almost its entire life in total darkness with no need for eyes. This is not some strange alien creature from a science fiction movie. This is the Olm, a type of salamander found in the caves of Europe. Intrigued? Hold that thought as we dive into a countdown of the top 20 animals with the weirdest lifestyles on our planet. Number 20 on our list is the kangaroo rat. These desert dwellers have adapted to their arid environment in an extraordinary way. They can survive without ever drinking water. Instead, they get all their hydration from the seeds they eat. Next, at number 19, meet the albatross. This bird spends most of its life in flight over the oceans, often not touching land for years at a time. It is known to travel up to 10,000 miles in a single journey. The 18th spot goes to the naked mole rat. These unusual rodents live in large, complex burrow systems and have a social structure similar to insects. They have a queen, workers, and soldiers. Quite a unique lifestyle for a mammal. At number 17, we have the antechinus. This small marsupial has such an intense mating season that the males often die from exhaustion. Talk about dedication. Number 16 is the Arctic tern. This bird holds the record for the longest migration in the animal kingdom, traveling from its Arctic breeding grounds to the Antarctic and back each year. That's a round trip of about 25,000 miles. Moving on to number 15, the leafcutter ant. These ants cut leaves and carry them back to their colony, not to eat, but to grow a fungus which they feed on. They are essentially tiny farmers. At number 14, we have the sloth. These creatures are so slow that algae grow on their fur, providing them with camouflage. They only come down from their tree once a week to defecate. The 13th spot goes to the Pacific salmon. These fish are born in freshwater streams, migrate to the ocean, then return to the stream they were born in to spawn and die. Their sense of smell guides them back home. Number 12 is the platypus. This mammal lays eggs, has a bill like a duck, a tail like a beaver, and males have venomous spurs. A truly bizarre combination. At number 11, say hello to the lungfish. This fish can breathe air and survive in a state of suspended animation in the mud when its water source dries up. Breaking into the top 10, at number 10, we have the emperor penguin. These penguins endure the harshest winters on Earth, fasting for months while they incubate their eggs. Number 9 is the tardigrade. These micro-animals can survive in extreme conditions, including the vacuum of space, intense radiation, and extreme temperatures. The 8th spot goes to the wandering albatross. This seabird spends most of its life in flight, covering distances of over 3 million miles. That's equivalent to flying to the moon and back 4 times. At number 7, we have the olm. This eyeless salamander spends its life in the darkness of caves, navigating and hunting using electroreception. Number 6 is the cuckoo bird. This bird lays its eggs in the nests of other birds. The cuckoo chick then pushes the host's eggs or chicks out of the nest to get all the attention. The 5th position goes to the hammerhead worm. This flatworm hunts and eats earthworms, and if cut into pieces, each piece can grow into a new worm. At number 4, meet the immortal jellyfish. This jellyfish can revert its cells back to their earliest form and grow anew, effectively making it potentially immortal. The 3rd spot goes to the axolotl. This salamander never undergoes full metamorphosis and remains in its larval form throughout its life, a condition known as neoteny. At number 2, we have the green sea slug. This slug can photosynthesize like a plant by incorporating chloroplasts from the algae it eats into its own cells. And finally, the number 1 spot goes to the parasitic cuckoo wasp. This wasp lays its eggs in the nests of other wasps. The cuckoo wasp larvae then eat the host's larvae. From the olm to the parasitic cuckoo wasp, nature never ceases to amaze us with its variety and innovation. These animals, with their strange and fascinating lifestyles, are testament to the incredible diversity